Good morning everybody and welcome to my channel, Bibbidi Bobbidi Books. My name is Ellie and this is going to be a very special reading vlog. So I am actually currently at my mum's house. I've come down because I'm getting married next weekend, which is very, very exciting, and I have the week off before the wedding to do all of those crazy wedding bits in preparation for the big day. So we're going to be doing lots of flower arranging, lots of decorating the venue and the church. We've got a rehearsal, we're meeting lots of family. It's going to be all go, 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 but I really wanted to document this sort of moment in my life, so I thought I might as well start filming a vlog. I don't know how much of the wedding stuff I'm going to put in here because obviously this is a booktube channel, not a lifestyle channel, so I don't know how much of that's going to be interesting to you, but I'll probably put in snippets here and there. But yeah, very, very exciting. And after the wedding as well, we're having a little bit of a mini moon. We're having a cozy little staycation somewhere, which is actually a surprise that my mum has arranged for us, which is very, very cute. So I'll be doing some reading and things there. So yeah, welcome to the vlog. In terms of my reading plans, I've got quite a few sort of atmospheric reads to be picking up because it's now the 1st of October, which really, really excites me. So I'm currently halfway through The Last Tale of the Flower Bride by Roshani Chokski, so I'm going to be carrying on with that one. But I also want to read Carmilla and just lots. I've bought a whole range of books so that I can have a nice choice. So yeah, join me on this crazy adventure. I hope that you enjoy this video. And yeah, I need to head out because I actually have a hair appointment, which is why my hair is looking quite so crazy, because I've literally done nothing to it. This is just my natural hair texture because I'm going to the hairdressers to get it coloured and to get it cut before the wedding, which I'm very excited about because it's in dire need of rescuing. So yes, I need to head out to that appointment now. So yeah, I guess I'll speak to you a little bit later on when I have a reading update.
I would be up waiting for you if you had to leave. I would wait a lifetime if you were at sea. I just wanna say that I feel that our love is real. Maybe we should hurry up and seal the deal.
Hey, so I am back from the hairdressers. My hair is done. I'm very pleased with the colour. All of the like yellowy brassiness is gone. It's all even and I don't have roots anymore, which is very exciting. But that's not the end of my hair journey because I actually have the stylist coming this afternoon to do like a trial of how I want it styled for the wedding. So I'm gonna have it curled and everything later as well. But I just wanted to hop on here quickly whilst I've got a spare 5 minutes just to chat to you about books, because after all that is why you're here. So I am just over halfway of The Last Tale of the Flower Bride. I read a couple more chapters in The Hairdressers and I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm definitely savouring it and taking my time with it because it's written in a really lyrical and beautiful, whimsical way, and I just want to take my time to appreciate each sentence. So it is taking me a little bit longer than usual to get through the story. But if you've not heard of this one before, it is a fantasy story. It's a gothic, fantastical fairy tale like story that has some dark themes. So it is I'm not sure if you would classify it as a horror exactly, but it definitely has horror elements to it. I don't know if it's going to get much more horrific throughout the book, but so far there have just definitely been eerie themes throughout. And the story follows a husband and wife. The husband is a professor in mythology and he marries a woman called Indigo, who is kind of like the embodiment of a fairy tale herself, which is why he was so attracted to her. And it's definitely very clear from the beginning that there is something kind of otherworldly about Indigo. And Indigo agrees to marry her husband, the bridegroom, under one condition, which is that he cannot pry into her past. But then one day Indigo gets a message to say that her aunt, I think, is unwell, so she has to go back to her childhood home. And when they move back to that home, her husband can't help but start to look into some things from her past, and yeah, uncovers some secrets and things along the way. So it's definitely got a mystery at the heart of it. It's also very much a tale about different types of relationships, and there are big trigger warnings in here for abuse, I would say, childhood abuse, child abuse, trauma, that kind of thing. I think this is definitely going to be one of those stories where you can either read it at face value, or you can also read between the lines and maybe see that perhaps some of the things may be metaphors for, you know, other issues, or you know, some of the fantastical elements might be coping strategies, that kind of thing. And I really enjoy authors that do that. So yeah, I'm having a fantastic time with that one, although it is taking me a little while to get through. So yeah, that's my little update. But anyway, I need to go and eat some lunch because I am then having my hair done again by the stylist. So yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. It's fun, and yeah, I'll speak to you later. Good morning, everybody. It is now the next day, and yeah, I had a busy day yesterday with lots of hair stuff. I got my hair coloured at the salon, and then the lady came who's going to be doing my hair and makeup on my wedding day, and we practiced my hairstyle for the wedding day, and I really loved it, so that's amazing. I tried on my dress and it fits really nicely, so yeah, feeling super positive. I did a little bit more reading, so I carried on reading The Last Tale of the Flower Bride. I've got about 80 pages left, and I'm still really enjoying it. It's definitely incredibly like eerie. It gets under your skin and it explores lots of things like abusive relationships, huge trigger warnings for that, lots of gaslighting, lots of manipulation and things like that. Very interesting, a really unique way to present those kinds of themes in a story as well, and it's so engaging and beautiful in the way that it's written. It definitely marries the beautifulness of the writing and the lyrical whimsy alongside those really dark themes. So yeah, very much enjoying that one. And then today I am up, I'm gonna go out and get a fake tan. I'm getting a spray tan today in preparation for the wedding. And then my nan is coming over for lunch, and then I have a little bit of free time, so I'll probably do some more reading, and then I'm catching up with a friend this evening. So yeah, it's going to be all go again. My mum is currently outside foraging for foliage for the wedding, which is really cute. We're using quite a lot of plants from our garden, which is just really lovely. So yeah, I might help her a little bit with that as well later on. So yeah, that's my update. I'll speak to you a little bit later.
You having fun?
What are you doing? I'm gathering.
Gathering?
Yes, well, not pruning really, but having
Foraging.
fun. Foraging. I thought we would like some of this.
Lovely.
See? Very attractive. If you're feeling shy, you can just hide behind it.
So this is currently what the garage looks like. It's like a jungle in here, all foraged foliage from the garden and from neighbours who have kindly said that we can prune their bushes and things. So yeah, I think we're going to have enough greenery for the wedding. Hey everyone, so it is Wednesday today and I can't actually remember the last time I spoke to you. I think I spoke to you yesterday, but it's just been all go go go. Yesterday I went and got a spray tan, I had my eyebrows done, I hung out with my family, and then I went out in the evening for drinks with my friend who I haven't seen for literally years. So that was really lovely to catch up with her before the wedding. And then today I've been out foraging with my mum. We've been looking for foliage and plants and stuff to use for our wedding flowers because we're wanting to use lots of kind of like local stuff to save money and also just to be better for the environment, I guess, and kind of it just feels more special to use things out of our own garden and stuff from, you know, local places, neighbours' gardens, or just, you know, public places where we're allowed to prune some of the trees and stuff. I don't know, it just feels a little bit more special somehow. So yeah, we were doing that, which was really, really fun. And then we had our rehearsal at the church this afternoon, which was kind of scary. It feels very real now, but it was really, really good. And then I went out for food, I guess kind of like a rehearsal dinner with my family, which was nice. And now I am incredibly tired, but I wanted to come on here because I also read quite a bit this evening. So I have now finished the last tale of The Flower Bride and I really enjoyed this one. It's taken me a while to get through this because it's written in such a way where I really wanted to just kind of read the sentences carefully, if you know what I mean, because it's quite lyrically written and it's the kind of story where you kind of have to pay attention to the words that are chosen because it's important and everything is very intentional. And I just really enjoyed how the author wove in various different myths and fairy tales into this story, and it's definitely one of those stories where you don't necessarily know 100% what's going on. I feel like you could interpret it in different ways. I think different people will take different things from this. I think if I reread this I'll probably come to a different conclusion. I think it depends on your point of view and the mood and state that you're in when you're reading this story, and I just really enjoy books like that. And yeah, it was really creepy and gothic, not in the way that you might expect. It's not like a haunted mansion type thing, it's more just really eerie in the way that it explores abusive relationships and manipulation and trauma and dark secrets and things like that. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I will say that I did predict the big twist like really, really early on in the book, but that didn't necessarily take away from my enjoyment of the story. I just felt quite satisfied when that reveal came around because I was like, yes, I was right from the beginning, and I was just kind of waiting for that reveal to happen. But yeah, all in all, this was a really great one. It's definitely been a story where I've had to be in the right mood to pick it up because of that need to take my time with it. It's not one that I wanted to sail through, so I found that I could only really pick this up when I was in the mood to sit and properly devote my attention to it, if that makes sense. It's not something that I could just fly through. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one. And then I think the next book that I'm going to read is this one, which I picked up recently. This is All the Dead Lie Down by Kiri Macaulay. Look at this cover. Is this not the most autumnal cover that you've ever seen? Not gonna lie, it was a little bit of a cover buy, but I think this one sounds really fun. So it says on the blurb, the sleeping house was very much awake. Days after a tragedy leaves 17-year-old Maren Blythe alone in the world, she receives a surprising invitation from Alice Lovelace, an acclaimed horror writer and childhood friend of Maren's mother. Alice offers her a nanny position at Lovelace House, the family's coastal Maine estate. Maren escapes and soon finds herself minding Alice's peculiar girls. Thea buries her dolls one by one, hosting a series of funerals, while Wren does everything in her power to drive Maren away. Then Alice's eldest daughter returns home unexpectedly. Evie Hallowell is every bit as strange as her younger sisters, and yet Maren is quickly drawn by Evie's compelling behaviour and ethereal grace. But as Marin settles in, she can't escape the anxiety that shadows her. Dead birds appear in Marin's room, the children's pranks escalate, something dangerous lurks in the woods. All is not well at Lovelace's house, and Marin must unravel its secrets before they consume her. So yes, another story about a creepy house, although this time obviously we're following a nanny who's looking after these creepy children. I don't know, I'm hoping that it's going to be atmospheric and creepy, and I don't know, it just seems like the perfect thing to pick up this time of year. So yeah, I'll let you know my thoughts on this one once I've started it. And I'm going to go to bed now because I have another busy day tomorrow. We're going to be in the church from 9 o'clock to do the flower arranging for the wedding, which is very, very exciting. So I'll probably get a few clips of that to pop in for you if you're interested. And I'll speak to you next time I have a reading update. Hey everyone, so it's quite late, but I just wanted to quickly come in here and just show you some wedding prep bits. I don't know if I'm actually going to put this in my vlog or not, but I want to remember it, so I'm just going to film it for memories. But yeah, I've just come into my mum's spare room where she's got quite a lot of stuff out for the wedding, and I just wanted to go through it quickly because it's amazing. So my mum has been hand making confetti, so she's been drying out all of these rose petals and things from flowers from her garden. So we've got all different colours of confetti, which are going to be going into these cones. So we've got this basket, and then we've made these like cones so that people can take a cone of confetti to sprinkle, which is so cute. We've also got some random conkers for like decoration. We're going for a very autumnal theme. And then our tables are gonna be named after different types of rum. It's a long story. But yeah, so we've got these different frames with different logos for various different types of rum to go on the tables, which is really, really cool. We've also got sparklers over here because we're going to be doing sparklers in the evening. So we've got these really, really long sparklers to use, which is going to be great. And then here we've got table plans and place names. I'm not going to get them out, but basically someone has kindly written all the table names and that on labels in nice calligraphy and everything. And then this is going to be our cocktail menu. So we're having cocktails named after our cats, Hades and Casper, which we're going to be serving in the evening. So we're going to have this on display on the bar. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything in here. So yeah, very exciting. Good morning. It's my wedding day.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within.
Oh my god. Just arrived at our mini moon destination. We're married and my mum booked a surprise place for us to stay for like a little mini moon for a few nights after the wedding. We've just arrived and it is the most magical, beautiful place I've ever seen in my life. I can't believe it. It's literally like being in a fairy tale, and oh, it's so beautiful here. Look at this. Wow. Oh my goodness, there's fairy lights everywhere and it's just, I'm so happy. Good morning, everybody. So I am now married. The wedding went absolutely perfectly. We were so lucky with the weather. It was literally like a summer's day, which is wild for it being October. And everything went so smoothly. Everyone had a great time. It was the most overwhelming, emotional, amazing, scary, terrifying, brilliant day. Like all of the emotions, which I think is like what you should expect from your wedding day. So yeah, it was just perfect. And then we've come away for a few nights. My mum booked for me to stay with Danny in this amazing place which is called the Wagon and the Wigwam, and we're just having a few cozy nights here just to kind of process everything and to just, yeah, have a little getaway. So yeah, it's been so lovely. It was gorgeous and sunny yesterday. We were just chilling, reading in the sunshine, just reflecting on the day, and it was just perfect. Today it's a little bit cooler, it's a little bit cloudy, but that's okay, it just makes it more atmospheric. And yeah, I'm just sat out here with my cup of tea and I wanted to give you a reading update because that's actually what you're here for. I need to talk to you about books. So yeah, yesterday I started and finished Carmilla by Joseph Sheridan Le Fanu. So this is a classic novella and it is a vampire story that predates Dracula by I think 26 years. So I really wanted to read this one because obviously everyone knows about Dracula, it's super famous, but you don't hear so many people talking about Carmilla. And I really enjoyed this one. It definitely took me a while to get into it, I think because of the writing, because this is a classic. It was written a long time ago, and so it just took me a little while to kind of get used to the language that was being used. But there were some really beautiful descriptions in here. I really enjoyed how it was a little bit sapphic. And yeah, I don't want to say too much about the plot of this one because A, it's a classic, so you might have already heard of it already, but B, I don't want to ruin anything because it's so short. But essentially we follow a young girl called Laura who lives in a remote, isolated chateau in the countryside, and one day there is this carriage that drives past and there's a crash, and one of the passengers ends up staying with Laura and her family because she's in a little bit of shock after the crash, and the rest of her family, her mum and the people who were with her, had to carry on travelling to their destination because they were in a rush. And so this young woman called Carmilla ends up staying with Laura, and then strange occurrences start happening. And I mean, it's a vampire story, I feel like we all know where it's going. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I think I probably will revisit this one. I feel like this is one where it would be good to go back and reread it because now that I've got into the swing of the language, I feel like I might appreciate it a little bit more. But yeah, the only thing I would say is that I didn't find it particularly surprising in terms of the plot and stuff. I think just because I know this is a vampire story, and so I feel like some of the shocking elements weren't as surprising to me. I kind of knew where things were going, and that made me want to kind of just like get to the horror and just get things moving a little bit. It felt a little bit slow in the beginning, but aside from that, I had a fun time with this one, and I really enjoyed the depiction of vampires in this classic story because it was quite different to sort of modern day vampires that we kind of know about. So yeah, had a great time with this one. And yeah, today I don't know what I'm going to be picking up, but I will keep you posted with what I read. And yeah, I really hope you are enjoying this video, and I guess I'll speak to you a little bit later. Hey, me again. I just wanted to quickly read you a little bit from Carmilla, just to give you a little bit of an insight into the language and some of the beautiful descriptions, because I just found this really gorgeous quote that I really like. So it says, "The moon this night," she said, "is full of idyllic and magnetic influence. And see, when you look behind you at the front of the schloss, how all its windows flash and twinkle with that silvery splendour, as if unseen hands had lighted up the rooms to receive fairy guests." How magical is that? I don't know, it's just, yeah, something about classics and the language that's used, although it takes a little while to get into the rhythm of it, it just creates such a beautiful atmosphere, and it's just really kind of atmospheric. So yeah, just wanted to share that. Okay, bye.
I can't let you go, baby. I just wanna tell you that. No, 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 no. Yeah. All of my friends say, girl, you better take care. 'Cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down, I know I might be headed for teardrops. Now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No, no. 'Cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that I've been looking for love so true. When I was down and out, along came you. Though you might be a liar, I just can't quit you now 'cause I love you. Yes, I do. I can't let you go, baby. I can't let you go, baby. 'Cause I love you.
Hey everyone, so it's quite a bit later and I've had just the most relaxing day. I went in the hot tub, I've been reading, I have listened to some vinyl records, and it's just been such a lovely chilled day. But I just wanted to come on here and give you a reading update. So I did start All the Dead Lie Down by Kiri McGauley, which is this book. This is a YA gothic horror book. I think I might have read the synopsis to you earlier on in this video. But yeah, it's essentially about a nanny who goes to work for this posh family, and the husband of the family recently passed away, leaving just the wife and her 3 children, and the nanny is looking after the children, and the children are a little bit creepy, and that's pretty much as far as I've got so far. What I will say is that I feel like I might be a little bit older than the demographic for this book. I know it's a young adult book, but it does read quite young to me. But then again, it might be because I'm reading this off the back of Carmilla, which is a classic, so it has a very different language style. And also from reading The Last Tale of the Flower Bride, which is another one that has really, really gorgeous writing. So in comparison to those books, this one feels like it has a very plain, very straightforward, slightly juvenile writing style. But that being said, it's really fast and easy to get through, and you know, it's a fun sort of spooky read. So yeah, I've been kind of enjoying this one, not as much as I was hoping to based on the cover. But that's what you get for just going on things purely based off of the cover. But we'll see, it might pick up. I'm hoping that it starts to get a bit more creepy soon. And then whilst we're here, I just wanted to show you this because I just saw it when I was packing up things and I thought that you might like to see it. But my cousin, bless her heart, got me this, and she gave it to me the evening before the wedding as something old. So she got me something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue, which is a rhyme. You know, and you're supposed to have all of those things to have good luck for your wedding day. And this was my something old, and it's so cute. It's this book of favourite love poems. So I thought we could just unpackage it together, because I've not actually looked inside it yet. Okay, here we go. So look how cute. Favourite love poems, chosen by Charles Osborne. It's got such a gorgeous cover, and inside the pages are all yellow, and they've got illustrations as well, which is so cute. Can you see that? It has like illustrations in it. So yeah, how cute, and what a lovely thoughtful gift. So yeah, I love old books like this. Anyway, I'm going to go and eat some food now and chill out for the evening, probably watch a movie, and I guess I'll catch up with you later on, probably to round out this video soon, because this is our last night here and then we're just going to go back to normal life, which is quite sad, but it's honestly just been so magical and I couldn't have wished for it to be any more. It's yeah, it's just all been perfect. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go now. Bye.
I just wanna love you right.
Hey everyone, and just like that I am now back home, back up in Cheshire, back with the cats, which is really lovely to see them, and back to real life. Wow, it's been such a whirlwind this last week. I am not entirely sure what clips that I've managed to film or how much I've managed to speak to you about books, but I really hope that you've enjoyed this video anyway, and it's been really lovely to share little snippets of my special day and the lead up to the wedding and everything, so I really hope that you enjoyed that. And yeah, apart from that, I don't have any major updates for you. I've read a little bit more of the YA Gothic book that I was reading that I can't remember the name of right now. Not much more thoughts to say on that one so far. And I also started the fourth Dresden Files book in the car. Danny and I are listening to the audio, which is narrated by James Masters. He is such a fantastic narrator and 100% the reason why I've been enjoying the Dresden Files books as much as I have been, because I did try physically reading the first book and I didn't think that it was going to be for me, but I have been really enjoying James Masters' performance in the audiobooks. So the fourth book is called Summer Night, and I feel like in this book the world has really opened up and we're really starting to see some of the decisions that our main character of Harry Dresden has made in the previous books are starting to affect the plot and just affect things in the world and have real consequences. So whereas before it felt like each book was quite episodic and it was kind of a little bit like Monster of the Week, now it's starting to feel like the world is a lot more expansive, and I feel like the plots and things are kind of escalating and stakes are getting higher. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it for that reason. If you haven't heard of this series before, it's a very loved and very expansive fantasy series, and it follows the character of Harry Dresden, who is a wizard who works in Chicago, and he basically helps police solve mysteries. So whenever there is a crime or a situation that seems to have some kind of supernatural origins, then the police come to Harry Dresden to help them solve the case, because he is a wizard, and although they don't understand all of that arcane stuff, they appreciate that he can help them in those situations. So it's kind of like a detective noir story but with a fantasy twist. And in this fourth book there's quite a lot of discussions about the Fae. It's kind of the fairy book, if you like. I guess the title of Summer Night kind of gives that away a little bit, but yeah, so we've got the sexy Fae in this one, and yeah, lots of kind of tricksy Fae. So yeah, I have been enjoying that one so far, and I'm looking forward to carrying on with that audiobook. But anyway, I feel like this video has gone on for a really long time, so if you're still with me, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here and sharing in these special memories with me. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and yeah, don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see some more from me if you haven't already, and I guess I'll see you next time with another video. Bye!